Spray, 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 spray. Spray the disinfectant all over. Spray the disinfectant. Zap. Zap Professional Sprayer. That's right. Fill your Zap Professional Sprayer with anything you want. Do, 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 do. Spray, 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 spray away the V. Spray it away. That's right. Put some vodka in it. Put some rum. Put some vermouth. Vermouth is always a good choice. Spray, 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 spray. Spray away the V with vermouth. Just pick up one of these wonderful Zep Professional Sprayers at your local Lowe's for only $3.99 and fill it with whatever you want. You can put whatever you want in this. Hand sanitizer, whatever. Don't drink that. If you have the hand sanitizer, don't do that. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I'm hearing sirens. I'm hearing sirens around here today. Oh, my. How's everybody doing today? It's the 2nd of April, 2020. Yeah. How about this? How about this? You know, you hear about other YouTubers getting their 100,000 subscriber button. I got my, this is the cardboard one. The cardboard one came for 10,000 subscribers. So thank you. Thank you very much, YouTube. We hit that milestone back in late 2019, and it just came in the mail yesterday. How's everybody doing? Good morning, Shatter King 215, Sally Cox. Tassel on the Hain. Tassel on the Hain gotta go. What? Oh, look at this. What is that? Yeah, look at that. Anyway. There, that's good. Yeah, one of the my friend Ellen up in Idaho made this for me, and I really like it. It's really cool. It's really cool. Anyway, how are you doing, everybody? Good morning. It is another beautiful day here in Morganton, North Carolina. Got my cup. That's right. Thank you, Michael Bond. And I've got my, this is the one of the shirts that Barb sent me this shirt. Look at this one. That's right. Look at that. Keep Athens weird, man. So I thought, salute to Barb today. I don't know if she's going to be here because she often works weekends. I know she was working yesterday, but she might be working today. I'm not sure. So, yeah. How's everybody doing? My kitchen smells like alcohol now. That's not a bad smell. You know, it smells like a liquor store. My kitchen smells like a liquor store. Hey, old stoner. Yeah, isn't this a cool T-shirt? Yeah, that's the Georgia Bulldog. That's right. Hope the Georgia Bulldog's okay. They had a case of the V in a was it a Shih Tzu? No, I forget. No, it was a pug. A pug. They said there was a family, I think near Raleigh, that was given a bunch of. They could do viral tests on everybody, and they did everybody in their family, and then they had one left over, so they did the family dog, and the whole family, the humans came back negative, but the dog came back positive. Isn't that weird? Oh, yeah, please snip that yarn hanging out. Yeah, Ellen, you're right. Okay. I got my, there we go. There we go. All right. Good morning, Ellen. It's, it's 7:30 there in Idaho. Pretty early, huh? The 2nd of May, did I travel back in time to April? Haven't seen came out. Hey, San Bruno Beacon, how are you doing? Yes, Mr. I have to admit, I asked Mr. Rockford to put something together for a little joke here. YouTube does not really send out 10,000 subscriber little notices like this, and I asked Mr. Rockford if he would kindly put one together for me, and he did. And thank you so much, Mr. Rockford. Are you here? Or is he here this morning? Yes, he did, Noreen. You are right. So anyway, how's everybody doing this morning? There's B. There's B. Keep Athens weird, man. That's right. Athens is still going to be weird, even after this V scare's over. Athens will. We got to get a Keep Morganton weird one. I don't know. There's a lot of motorcycle guys driving around here, even today. You hear all these. They go through and oh my gosh, there's quite a lot of motorcycle gang guys around here in Morganton. So I don't know. I see a lot of those. Auction off that strip of yarn. That's right. That's right. Yeah. So I want to thank everybody. This is the new Squeaky Cam. This is Squeaky Cam 2. Came in the mail a couple days ago. I ordered it from a guy in South Carolina on eBay. It was brand new in the box, and it really looks new. I mean, doesn't look like it's ever been used. This was produced, I guess, back in 2015 or so, and it just sat in the box. The box looked pretty much unopened, and it's a brand new camera, and it seems to work really well. So thank you so much. I used some of the PayPal money and some of the Super Chat money to buy this. So we hopefully, Squeaky Cam lasted for 5 years, okay? And it still kind of works, but you have to kind of play with it to get it to turn on. So it's not completely dead. But anyway, so I took the, I took the SD card out of Squeaky Cam and put it in Squeaky Cam 2. So this is good. I love these cameras. So anyway, I've already almost dropped this twice. Squeaky Cam I've dropped many times. I dropped that in a parking lot once, and it all fell apart. And I thought this was like back in Reston, Virginia, like 2-3 years ago. And I thought that was the end of it. This is sticky. Okay, this is Sticky Cam. Now this is Sticky Cam. This is a better model, actually. This is an upgraded model. The problem with Sticky Cam, and it is a very nice camera. I mean, it's a gorgeous camera. And this originally sold for $300, $400 when they sold this in the stores. I picked this up for $100 at a Best Buy, one of those open box sales. The only problem with this is the button on the back. It's very hard to press. You see, you press it and it just doesn't come on. Now, every now and then you will press it and it will turn on. So now, hold on. That's weird. That's weird. It turned on, but it didn't record. Oh, there it goes. Okay, now it's recording. So now you're all being recorded. I see you all. I see Noreen. I see B. Tiller 44. I see Deb in Vegas. I see Noreen. I see Ellen Wilson. I can see you all now. Oh, some of you are just laying there in bed with nothing on. Oh, my goodness. I can see you. Is James Rockford lurking? I don't know. I can't see James Rockford on here. He's invisible. Dennis Reeder, Dave, you are making a lot of friends from Georgia, but are creating enemies around the rest, if the sec. The rest of, I don't know. You must retype that. I didn't quite get it. What are you going to mail out Monday? Old Stoner, I missed that. Hey, Barb. Did you get the card there yet? Mail has been weird. Some get through. I did get the original thing that you sent. See now, yeah, okay. Now I pressed it and it actually turned off. That's weird. Okay, I got to show you what Old Stoner sent if you haven't seen it. I did get a card from Old Stoner, and I did get this wonderful drawing he did of me and the Ricochet Rabbit. Yeah, I already got a frame for this and put it up on the wall. This is really cool. Isn't that neat? Anyway, he is very cool. There's me. There's Ricochet Rabbit. I forget, what's this? Deputy Dog. Yeah, Deputy Dog. Deputy Dog. I used to watch Ricochet Rabbit when I was a kid. That was my favorite cartoon. This is like 1960 something. But anyway, thank you so much. Yeah, the mail is very weird lately. I don't know. The Squeaky Cam, the new Squeaky Cam came really quick, but some things take forever. Yeah, it's a thing. I don't know. It's just, yeah, I'm not answering the phone. Who's ever calling? Okay, first off, do not call. I don't care if you call restricted, but you can leave a message. But I don't answer any restricted calls. Okay, do not answer. It's probably you know who in Massachusetts. Zombie Toothless Boulevard. Yeah, look at that. kind of a halfway old toothless dog. Did I like the Monkees? Yes, I did, Alan. When I was a kid, I liked the Monkees a lot. In fact, I used to watch them on TV, an NBC show. They had an NBC show every week on television, and that's why I liked them. And again, looking back on the Monkees today, they really weren't that great of a band. But Mike Nesmith had some talent, but I then quickly became a Beatles fan and a Stones fan. So, and those bands had actually some real talent. But I like the Monkees, yeah. Mickey Dolenz, Davy Jones, Last Train to Clarksville. That was a good song. That's right. I need a Jilly shirt. Did you get your letter from Donald Trump there, Shatter King? Good for you. Yeah, I think he's sending out letters to a lot of people. Barb said if she gets one, she might just write return to sender on it. I don't know. I don't answer any calls that I don't know. Okay. I have about 35 or 40 people on my hotline phone, 571-419-0463. And if you're, and you're a regular caller and I call you back, and I talked to quite a lot of people on the hotline now. Anyway, so if they ring and I see it, I'll answer. But if it's a number that just pops up, no, I don't answer. And if you want to leave a voicemail or you want to leave a text, that's cool, and I'll call you back. But if it's a restricted number, I don't even mess with those. And I don't ever turn the ringer on that either. So I just check it when I want. Were the Monkees a real band? They were a created band. A guy named Don Kirshner, he was a big music producer back there. He put the band together. So they were created. They were a made band, kind of like NSYNC and, Backstreet Boys and stuff, but a couple of years ahead of them. And, most of them were hired either for their looks, but it turned out that, Mike Nesmith actually had some talent. Mickey Dolenz was kind of good looking, and Davy Jones had that British voice. So, yeah, Fauci is out. Really? No, come on. People like to throw things on here. We got Sven Gulli on tonight. So what I'm doing now is I have a morning stream. Okay, we're doing the morning stream at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, just as usual. And then I'm going to be doing an evening stream at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is actually late afternoon on the West Coast. Am I a Bulldog? Yes, I love it. Well, I was living in Athens last year. I've become a Bulldogs fan. Yes. Go UGA. Go Dogs. Go Dogs. So anyway, we're going to do an evening stream, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., 1 hour. It's called our happy hour, the camodave happy hour pre-Sven Gulli show. And then you all flip on Me TV and we'll watch Sven Gulli, okay? But I think it's, Frankenstein something or other tonight. Thank you, Jumpin' Jeff Flash. How are you doing, Van Man Mike, Carolyn Nunez, Alan Tibbs? Let me get caught up here. I'm kind of Danny Lee Ingram's here today. Frank Costello. Yeah, I talk to Frank almost not every day, but almost a lot of times. Are they all still alive? Davies passed away. Peter Tort's passed away. Mickey is still around, and Mike is still around, right? I'm pretty sure. So 2 and 2. Kind of like the Beatles. The Beatles, we got Paul and Ringo are still around, right? And George is gone, and of course, John's gone. So 2 and 2 right now, yeah. And the Stones, I don't know. Keith Richards, he's somewhere in between. I don't know where he is. Mick's still around. Use the Trump letters for TP. I think Bard might do that. Oh, no, the virus is bad in the UK. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. We got 100-ish cases here. Most of the people that have passed away have been at nursing homes. There's one nursing home here in Morganton that's had an outbreak, but it hasn't been any new. It seems like it's stabilized. North Carolina, they're doing more testing and they're getting more cases, but it's still not anywhere near New York or anything like that. But we're still on lockdown. Our dear Governor Roy Cooper, is still, we have till May 8th, and then they're going to start gradually opening stuff up. So anyway, Ziggy with it. Yeah, that no-call list doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Nobody can, the problem with the no-call list is that if you have a connection to some other company, like you do business with them, they can still call you. The no-call list doesn't work on that. So if you have a bank, if you have a credit card, if you have a store account, they can call you. You have a business relationship. And then what happens too is when you sign up for all these things, special apps and stuff, you hit the small print thing, and it will say we can call you, and then we can sell your name to a bunch of other people. There's just no way around it. Nice toque. Oh yeah. This is a Barb made it. Not Barb. Barb didn't make it. Ellen made it. I don't know, Baishan Baron. I didn't know that a lot of YT stars had the virus. I didn't know that a lot. I know that Glenda Sully said she had it, and she's doing better now. So, again, I think a lot of people have it and don't know they have it. I think that's the kooky thing about this virus is that 80-some% of the people that get it don't even know they got it. They have very mild symptoms, and right now with all the crazy allergies out there, who knows? You get a funny scratchy throat and a little headache, and who knows if it's allergies or the V. Getting close to 1K in my country, 4K in the state. Yeah, I think we got about 4,000 here in North Carolina in terms of the actual confirmed cases, and I am sure that for every one confirmed case, there's at least 10 or 50 people that have it, that don't know they have it, Oh my. Is it possible that my problem with the calls is that I also using the phone for my business? Yeah. Oh yeah. And the other thing too is when you call people, they see your number pop up and then they call you back. So it's just crazy. Oh, they have an outbreak in a large chicken processing plant. Yeah. That's been a lot of problems too, because the problem now in those processing plants is that they're not doing social distancing. Everybody's working in close quarters, and one person gets it and the entire plant gets it. It's scary. It's very scary. They have a chicken processing plant right here. When I go to Mountain Burrito there, I love to go to Mountain Burrito. I don't know if I should now because it's right next to a chicken processing plant. Anyway, they're right next to a chicken processing plant. So I don't know. Maybe I should. I've been going there. I just go in, get my burrito, and get out, but opt out of the junk. Yeah, good luck. Good luck with that, Noreen. Oh. Is that what he's calling a special hat? Hey, Diesel Max. Gene Jones. North Carolina residents are pouring into South Carolina. Apparently, they didn't get the stay-at-home message. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, South Carolina has now reopened everything. Bowling alleys and a whole lot of places are reopened. So I don't know. Dawn Marie, the test kits don't necessarily show much. You can test negative and still be positive, and vice versa. You can test negative one day and then the next day you're positive. It just they're not that accurate. Nobody's staying home here. I see a lot of people going to the parks and stuff. It's just don't do any unnecessarily traveling and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, it's crazy. I don't know. They say this could last a couple years. I heard that. They said on the news they were going to have waves of this stuff, and there's going to be another wave in the fall, and who knows? Where do I get my facts from? Oh, I try to go mainly to our state health department. They have a very good website. Why don't I have Patreon? I don't know. I do have a Patreon account. I have set up Patreon. I do have it, but I've never activated it. I don't know. I just don't like the idea of putting something behind a paywall. I really don't. I firmly believe that, all my stuff you can watch for free. Now, if you want to throw me some bucks, if you want to throw me some super chat, if you want to throw me some PayPal, I'm totally fine with that. But I don't want to say the only way you can, it's like Elvis now. Elvis now has a membership thing with YouTube, and a lot of his chats now, the only way you can live chat is if you're a member, and it comes up little green things. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Where if you want to send me some bucks and you like my channel, That's cool, but I do not want to put anything behind a paywall that you have to pay for to see. I don't want to do that. And come on, I'm a reviews channel. What am I going to put up behind a paywall? My outtakes. Crotchy. I got Crotchy all set up here and he passed out. Hi, Dave. Hey, Crotchy. Oh, wait, he's fallen over. Oh, no. Crotchy. Anyway, we got Crotchy here today. There he is. He put on his little hat. Hi, everybody. It's Crotchy. Hi. All right. I'm trying to get him to stay up. He's very unstable, this one. Is that good? You're going to stay there? There you go. All right. Yeah. PayPal, yeah. And so, I got PayPal and I got this thing, so I don't want to put paywalls. I don't want to do that. I really don't. Activate it. Well, if I did activate it, I would do something like what Dave's RV Life has done. And that is just kind of, he basically just said he'll hug his dog or something. Give him a good hug if you subscribe. I would not put any material on it that you have to pay to see. He asked, I will ask the Magic 8 Ball any question you want. Right? It's paywall. No, I don't have any paywalls up. How do you like your eggs? Ooh, sunny side up. That would be good. Some sunny side up and some really good pepper on them, and then some nice toast. Some good bread toast, and dip that in there, and that would be delicious. Yummy, yummy. Dave gets the most by sending it to PayPal. I want to thank people, though. I do have a PayPal, and there it is. There it is. Thank you very much, Noreen. It's been very good. I mean, my YouTube revenue, I'm just looking at my April numbers, is down 30-40%, but the PayPal made up for a lot of that, and I really, really appreciate that. But again, this is a paper Dave. Super Chat takes about 30%, Van Man. It's really bad. Yeah. If you give somebody, say, $100 on Super Chat, they get 70. If you give somebody $100 on PayPal, they get about 96. They only take like 2 or 3%. And if you send them $100 in the mail, they get $100, unless somebody steals it. No, they do. But I understand why YouTube does that. It's kind of like found money. It's kind of like, you're not expecting it, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's there, and people kind of toss it at you. Anyway, you sent. Oh yeah, Janice. I'm going to get to you. Let me write that down. Janice Pencil. Yeah. I had to get some new stamps. I was out of stamps, and I now have stamps. They only had Christmas stamps. I just had crispy bacon and eggs in my campfire at Embisco's Lake. Wow. Lynn Butler, that sounds cool. Eating a good breakfast there out in the woods today. It's probably pretty nice there, huh? Yeah, we get nice weather here. It is not warm. We think by May things would start to really be heating up, but it is not warm. 108 now, Doxy. Yeah. Oh, Ellen. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, thank you very much, Ellen. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Oh, so what else is going on, everybody? Do 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 do. The evil laugh. So how is everybody doing today? Where did Karachi's voice? It just came from my I just created it, man. How you doing, Crotchy? I'm doing Dave. Great, Dave. Let's let everybody see your beautiful face. All right. Anyway, there we go. There we go. Hi, everybody. It's Cross-Eye, the puppet. That's right. Cronky. That Cronky, that puppet marionette thing that insane chef did. We got to hang out together, and I got to hang out with Gus there, with that RV channel there with Mark and I forget her name. Anyway, Gus, and yeah, and Capper Mike there, and little Chunky Lumpkin. Hey, Danny Lee, 2222. Thank you so much. Room 222. Remember that old show? Yeah. Room 222. Oh, Cratchy. Rockford, $100 PP. Really? Is that now or? I don't. Oh my gosh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Crazy. Let's see here. Let me check on Computer Central here and see what's going on today, everybody. Betty Smith. Nice to see you. Thank you, Chris. I got something from Chris. I got something from Michael. I got something from Keith and Ellen and Franklin. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PayPals. Thank you all so much. That's really nice. Wow. Betty, it was real nice meeting you last summer there in Athens. She came down from Minnesota. She was planning, I think, on coming down here because there's some event she goes to in like North Carolina. And this year, I think they've kind of put it off because of all the crazy stuff. But thank you, Sonia O. Thanks for being entertaining. Do you plan to stay in Morganton long term? I'm deciding where to settle down. Yes, I am. This is my residence now. I do have an apartment here. This is my permanent residence. I have my driver's license and everything is here. Okay. But I do want to do some traveling. I do not want to be sitting on my butt here every day in Morganton. And I do want to use this as a home base. And I do want to get in the car and go do things. Okay. So yeah, and it's been delayed a little bit because I'm not quite sure about the traveling right now, but I plan to do that very soon. But yeah, this is my home base now. When I sold my condo in Reston, Virginia, which is near DC, back in 2017, I've been kind of couch surfing and living with other people and not having a home base. And I was using Susan and Sandy's residence there in Springfield, Virginia because you have to have some place where your driver's license is or whatever. So I was using their place and they were very generous and very nice about that. But I was tired of doing that. I wanted to have my own place, and my friend here is retiring. He was in the DC area. So he came down here last year. We got this apartment, I moved in at the beginning of the year. So I'm really looking forward to doing the traveling. Everything is set up now. I got the studio all set up, got the colored lights to hypnotize. Thank you, Squeaky. I do appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Squeaky RV sales. How are RV sales doing these days? I wouldn't think they're doing too good, huh? So yeah, I do want to do some traveling. I was hoping to get up to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville. I want to get up there sometime this summer and do some hanging around with Barb, perhaps. I love her to come up and we can do some stuff. Maybe do the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is not far from here. And I do want to get up to Mount Mitchell finally, which is only 40 minutes away, but I don't know if my car will make it up the hill. It's up like 6,000 feet up. All right, Ellen, go watch. Yeah, well, Ellen, watch me on the big screen, right? Dave is rolling in the stimulate Dave. That's right. Yeah. Anyway, so I did get the new camera, so that is good. That's I got this camera. It was great. Yeah, there was a guy in near where the Doxinator lives who was selling this, and so far I tested it out and it works great. So I'm good. Now my other camera works, but again, it's really hard to hit the buttons. Thank you, Sonia. Oh wow, I'm gonna be writing these down. Sonia. Who else is here? Yeah, Danny. Wow. I got to write these down because the new version of the YouTube Studio does not let me. A squeaky RV, right? Squeaky. All right, yeah. Yeah, because did I miss anybody? There was somebody else in there too. Let's see. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. All right, I think we're caught up now. Who else is here? The Braden V. Dave, check out Gypsy Hermits new video. Okay, I'm writing it down. Gypsy Hermits. You're originally from New York City, living in New Jersey, and considering North Carolina. You would like it down here, Sonia. Again, it's a very big state, and you can go to the Outer Banks if you like the beach and water. There's another place I've never been, the Outer Banks. I've driven down North Carolina on 95 many times, Route 40, I-40, 85, 77, but I've never been on the Outer Banks. So I would hopefully maybe this summer I can do that. But I think you will like it. A lot of Northerners do come down here to retire because it is the cost of living down here, especially for housing, is much cheaper than New Jersey. Taxes are lower. You might not find food prices too much lower in retail stuff, but definitely you will find that the cost of living, housing, and stuff like that is much, much cheaper down here. My car insurance, for example, up in Northern Virginia was like $55 a month, $35 down here. So, Coach Cheese 187. I have no idea. I don't think so. I feel okay, but I got a lot of virus crap, and who knows? I encourage those of you who haven't given to Dave to give to him. I can vouch that he isn't making much money on YouTube, and he's giving us a lot of content and asking for nothing. Thank you, B Tiller 44. Well, I do drive around a beater car. Now that's another channel I was thinking of doing, beater car journeys. Yeah, well, there are places in North Carolina where the housing costs are more expensive, and big cities are more expensive. You go to Charlotte. Now, it's not as expensive as D.C., but yeah, the city of Asheville is very nice, okay? Yes, you go to Asheville, your housing costs are much higher than, say, Morganton. But yeah, you go to and you go up to where the ski slopes are there, Sugar Mountain, further north than Grandfather Mountain, Beach Mountain, stuff like that. Yeah. You can find some higher prices up in that area. Asheville is expensive. Yeah. Well, you will. You find expensive places. I mean, Virginia, for example, Northern Virginia is very expensive. If you go out to Winchester or Harrisonburg or something, you'll find it much, much cheaper. I like your car. I do too. I love that old car. I don't know. I feel emotionally connected to it. Little Adam there. It's a 2006 VW Rabbit Golf. The inside is kind of wearing out. But the engine, every time I take it in for checkup, they all say the engine is good shape and all that. So I don't know. Asheville, yeah, Barb and I went to Asheville last summer, and we had a wonderful time. We were only there for a couple of days, but it's a really cool town. And that's another place I want to be spending some more time. But again, if everything's closed, I guess we could hike around the downtown. Thank you, Squeaky, again. Wow. Holy cow. You're rich, Dave. You're rich. Oh, no, an earthquake in Puerto Rico. Jeez Louise. Why is it every morning when we do this show, there's always an earthquake somewhere? I don't know, man. So anyway, yeah, I just want to thank the Old Stoner for this nice drawing there, and we got Crotchy there, and I want to thank Mike Mike Bond. Now you got to say that, sir. What's your name? Bond, Mike Bond. What does he want? Vodka martini, shaken, not stirred. Bond. Oh yeah. Anyway. So what are we seeing around? We saw Blue Van Dan. I got a little video up this morning with Blue Van Dan. He is getting his, he had his, got a U-Haul and a flatbed, and he towed his blue Van Dan from Lake Havasu to San Diego. He's going to have somebody work on it there. He's got a lot of funny things going on with it. Ziggy with it. I still haven't put the house on the market due to my own damn laziness, so you're welcome to pop on down. All right, maybe I'll do that. I'll do that. I've never been to Louisiana. I've never been down to Louisiana. That's one state I've never been in. So I would like to do that. Maybe this summer sometime. Yeah. Corona beer, Dave. Why did Dan rent the U-Haul? Because he didn't think his van would make it across. California is a pretty big state. Going all the way from Lake Havasu to San Diego is probably a pretty good journey in the heat. I don't think he thought his van would make it, so he wants to get it serviced by someone I guess he knows in San Diego, but he wanted to get it there, so he rented the U-Haul with a flatbed and then drove it there. So what? Guest appearance? I'm happy to have donated to you, Dave, but it does make me laugh. I remember that video you did in Walmart making fun of Adam and his super chats. Hey, thank you, Austin. Wow, Austin Joseph. Thank you so much. Camo Dave for the win. Oh, that's right. The Kentucky Derby would normally have been held today. Oh, man. And then you have 2 weeks, and another skip a week, and then the Preakness and skip a week, and then you got the thing up in New York, the Belmont, right? Man. Well, they could do it, I guess, just have an empty stadium. I don't know. They're still talking about maybe bringing back the baseball season for a partial season. I don't know how they'll do that. One of the plans was to have all the teams in like one area. Like they have one state, and then they all play games in that state with like no audiences. I don't know. That would be really weird. 287 miles of mostly desert. Hey, Hidden Highways. Who will service the service geezer? Oh, yeah, right, right. His motor has possible engine damage like a rod. That's right, a Rod Sturgis. Let's pay this rent with one video. That's right, I'm paying rent here, by the way. I am. I do pay. I'm a rent-paying, I know Lou, good old Lou, which we haven't seen much for a while out there in California, has done videos about how I'm a lazy, I sleep on people's couches. To be honest with you, couch surfing, the only place I've ever slept on a couch in my last 3 years on a regular basis was staying with my sister. Everywhere else, I've actually had a bed to sleep in. So I don't know. Sometimes with another person, but usually not. The viral Kentucky Derby today. Oh, okay. So they're going to race all the big horses of the past, Secretariat and stuff like that, huh? I'll be Unstoppable Morgan's boyfriend as her birthday present. Maybe she can help me fix my Volvo. Yeah, she's good with fixing things. She had a starter problem there on her vehicle the other day. Bronco. Yeah, Shadow King. I do enjoy watching her. Where is she now? She was traveling. She went to New York City, and then she was traveling west. I know she went to Niagara Falls and some other stuff. Oh, my. Oh, my. You've come a long way from the basement. Yeah, yeah. I don't even think I've ever stepped. When I was with Susan and Sandy in Springfield, I was in the basement because the walls of that house, the townhouse, were very, very thin. And the lady that was in the bedroom next to me, Sandy, she could hear every noise, everything. She just has this amazing hearing. And it was like, so I didn't want to wake her up in the morning when I wanted to do my show. So I couldn't go downstairs even because she heard me. She goes, I can hear you down in the family room. So I had to go to the basement. That was the only place in the house that I could actually do something, make noise, and she couldn't hear it. So that's how that happened. But I was actually sleeping upstairs. But I know there is a couple, if I go down to the car park, down in the basement of our building here, there are some weird little rooms there, stairwells and stuff that I have done a couple videos in there that kind of look kind of creepy, especially at night. They'd be kind of creepy, but then again, people would be coming from the car thing up to their apartments and wondering why I'm doing a video down in the stairwell there. We could take a day trip to Calvin Borrell's hometown of Catahoula, Louisiana. He won the Kentucky Derby in 2007. Ziggy, yeah, that's cool. AAA tells it like it is on most days. On the big, I'm on your big 4K HD TV. That's like my Doxinator Yeah, when I was at my Doxinator's place, I guess back in January, we went over to Best Buy and he bought a 4K TV and I helped him buy. It. Do you still have any of your housewarming gift? Yes, the jug is still about half full. I'm like Barb, I only put a little bit of detergent. You don't need to fill that whole cap up. I put a little, just a little in there, and it works great. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was a huge jug. That's, I still at least have half of it still left. And I'm doing my laundry like 2 to 3 times a week, because I got to keep clean and all that other stuff. Yeah. Do I think Pneumatic Fanatic will ever settle down? I do, B. Tiller. I think he's already starting to kind of get that in his mind now. He's now thinking about buying some land. I think he is. I think he's probably tired of it. Is draining on him to kind of keep traveling. And I think he'll keep traveling like maybe for certain times of the year, but on a 12-month yearly basis, I think we're going to see Kevin. I think we're going to see Pneumatic Fanatic probably get home bases somewhere and hang out for a good chunk of the year there. I am very good at spending the Doxinator's money. Thank you, Doxinator. Your last video, you can wear my bra on your face or my kitty. Hey, John's Wacky World, one of the Boit founders is here. People like my fire alarm emergency film, over 2,000 views. I can still get the views. I'm such a viewer whore here. John's Wacky World, right? He's right there in northern New York State, far away from the city where there's very little V. And he has a very nice channel there. Check him out. He did he does like to dance and do some other stuff. Yeah. Hey, Van Man Mike, I caught a few minutes of Elvis earlier this week and saw that Line Screw paid for a subscription. Now, was he on the 99-cent one, or did he do the $19.99 one? I know Elvis now, when he watches chats, all the chats, they all come up with like green lettering. And you can, if you do the membership thing on YouTube, you can then just make your chats only the people that are your members. So I could do that. So I'd set up a membership, and then you'd have to pay me like, I don't know, whatever I said, $1 a month, $10 a month, and then I can set the chats so that only those people would come up. I don't want to do that. That's stupid. That takes away the fun of the chats. We like seeing all the wacky people here, right? I know. Hey, Briar Rose, nice to see you here. Dave, is this glow in the dark, B? I never tried it. It is. Is this a glow in the dark? I don't know. I don't know if I can get it totally dark in here. Does that look glow in the dark? In a weird way. I think it is. Is this glow in the dark, B? Yeah, it does. Wow. It is glowing, right? Ooh, I'm getting radiated. It is glowing. Look at that. I'm in the dark, and it's glowing. Ooh, I didn't notice that. It is true. Look at that. The bulldog is glowing. We need a glowing jelly. Glowing jelly. Glowing jelly. There we go. Yeah, that's good. It does. Hey, gal Charlotte, how are you? Elvis is a bum. Go in the closet and see if it glows. Did I watch the new Sasnick? I've been watching some of his stuff. I haven't seen his latest one though. No Shatter King. Fishing and picking. We move an RV channel when it expects cash to talk. When a channel expects cash to talk. How about itchy boots? Yeah, I'm itchy. I'm itchy boots. These boots. Look at them boots. These boots are made for kicking butt. That's right. Don't mess around with Dave. You don't mess around with me. I'll kick your butt. That's how I'm now kind of fitting in with everybody down here in North Carolina. Don't mess around with Dave. I'll kick your butt. I'll kick you right down the stairs. Oh, really? The Svengoolie ones glow in the dark too, huh? Make your choose a color lamp in black light. Oh, yeah, there it is. I don't know if it goes into full black light mode, does it? I do have a Let me go and get I have all, they're not quite black light bulbs, but they're very much on that luminescence. Let's try an experiment. I'll be right back. You know, they do sell blacklight bulbs down at Walmart. I really need to get that. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? All right, let's try this here. This is a blue light, but it's really kind of psychedelic blue. Well, so let's see what this looks like. Without breaking my LED bulb here, we will try. They always have to roll, don't they? You can't just put an LED bulb. You can't put a bulb down without it rolling across the floor there, the table. Oh, I don't want to break my bulb. Oh no. Oh no, I can't get it to screw in. How many camo daves does it take to screw in a light bulb? See, now I can't do this. There it goes. Okay, there it goes. Okay, try this. This is really kooky blue. Oh, look at that. This is, yeah, look, oh my gosh, look at it. Yeah, this is not quite a black light, but it is what they call a blue. But look at that. It really makes it glow. Holy cow. That is freaky. Oh, that is freaky. It's creepy. That really glows. Look at that. Barb, thank you for this shirt. That is neat. Oh, that is freaking me out. I can't even, it's hard for me to read the chat. It's so blue. My eyes are not adjusting to the deep blue, and then I got to look at this. Then the chat is looking like it's coming up red. That is weird. Oh no. That's freaking me out. It's freaking me out, man. I'm missing the chat here now because I'm playing with light bulbs. It wasn't a pee break. It was a bulb break, damn it. Yeah, John's Wacky World glows in the dark. Where's my roommate? I just got one roommate. He went out to the store this morning. Do I have a pair of Doc Martens? No. John's Wacky World glows in the dark. I have a Sven Glow dark tee. And then, okay, I got to show you another shirt I got too. This is cool. I'll be right back. I'm not peeing. Okay, yeah, this is the other one I got too. This is for my friend in Northern Virginia, Michael. Remember, I used to do some live chats at his place. Anyway, here's my house shirt. Go see this movie called House, Haus, House. It's a Japanese movie, and it's just wackadoodle. They have it on Criterion. It's a Hausu or Hausu or something. I don't know what it's called, but it's a Japanese movie, and it's just wackadoodle. Casey Roman. Yeah, I do like Casey. She's a kind of, I don't know. The channel isn't as good. Let's see how that looks with the blue on it. Yeah, it's not quite the same, is it? That blue light, though, it's intense. Oh, my gosh. I glow with COVID. What? Mood lighting. Doing Ella. You could do a screening of the original Night of the Living Dead because it's in public domain. That's right. You can do that. They ought to show this movie, though, on Svengoolie. This Japanese movie called Hausu. Hausu. It's very cool. Yeah. He just sat there. He's asleep. He sleeps with his eyes open. It's giving me old bar flashbacks. Glows like my nose after 7. That's right. We're going to be doing a 7 o'clock evening show tonight, okay? So don't forget to come by. We're doing 1 hour happy hour, 7 to 8 o'clock, a pre-Svengoolie show on the camodave channel. So we're going to do that at 7 o'clock tonight. Oh, you saw You Know Who, JMS Fabrication. I used to think she was pretty cool, but now I'm seeing her in a different light. A couple things on that. As Richard Nixon would say, let me say this about that. I go to Walmart a lot. I go to other stores a lot. I see the shopping carts in this day and age, and I do wonder, are they really disinfecting them? And I think everybody has this perfect right to be. This makes my beard look really cool, this dark shirt. I think it's very fine and perfectly fine for someone to wonder if they're really doing a good job disinfecting the carts. And we're not talking about anybody's wage level. We're not going to put them down because they make a certain amount of money and they're stupid. No, we're not doing that. We're just simply saying, it's the company where you go, the grocery store, the whatever store. Are they making sure the place is safe? Are they really washing down the surfaces? Are they really doing a good job disinfecting the carts? And if somebody walk in the door and they say, oh, disinfect your carts over here, you don't see anybody disinfecting the carts, you wonder, did they disinfect the carts or are they just telling you that? But to put somebody down because they're a minimum wage worker, to make it sound like minimum wage workers are not as good as higher wage workers is bullshit. It's BS, okay? It's BS. To judge somebody because of how much money they make, that is what she did that made a lot of people angry. That's what, I have no problem with somebody saying, I don't know if Walmart's washing down the carts. I don't know. Are they doing a good job with it? I don't know. Should go talk to the manager, and see what the manager says. But yeah, I do look good in it, Brian. Hey, Brian, how are you doing? I think what I think made people angry was making it sound like, you make a minimum wage, you're not good enough to do this. We need somebody who's paid more, is a better worker. Well, there's plenty of people that make a lot of money that are not very good workers and plenty of people that make a little bit of money that work their butts off. And the other thing, too, that we have to say in this day and age is not to be such a little, a ratty, complainer. These people that are getting paid relatively low wages are busting their butts, keeping those stores open so you can get your groceries, And exactly right, ST. Get a paper towel, bring your own stuff. If it worries you, bring your own sanitizer, fill up your Zep bottle with some whatever concoction you want and spray down the cart yourself. If that's something to do it, or just don't get a cart, bring, do you have your own little, sometimes you can get little, bags or little containers and bring those in and use those for your groceries that you can, I don't know, figure something out. We carry a small spritzer of 0.91 rubbing alcohol. That's a good idea, nature's friend. Do it yourself. If that worries you, it's, but don't go, whining and complaining about other people. I don't know. And again, if you have a complaint, take it to the manager of the store. Okay. Don't take it to the worker. I don't think you're doing a good job with the carts. And the manager may agree with you, but again, don't blame it on somebody's wage level. That's tacky. And it's for somebody not to get that. It's just easy to get, and it's not a big deal. And maybe she should have just come out the next day and said, hey, I didn't mean to, assuage anybody or put them down because of their wage level. It was just, I didn't think they were doing a good job cleaning the carts. No biggie. But, oh no, I got to make a big fuss about it. Oh, that's right. Every store has an exit and an entrance. Yes. Yes, exactly. Yeah, very right, AAA. Hey, Brad. No, I'm wearing different color shirts today. I got to just invent wear a hazmat suit. And there are other places to shop. You don't have to go to Walmart. You can go to Target. You can go to Costco. You can go to Home Depot. You can go to many different grocery chains. There's a lot of little small groceries you can go to. There's Trader Joe's. I don't know. What do you think of YouTube's new ad suitability thing? Not a big deal. I know YouTube has a new thing now where you have to select. It's about 8 questions it asks you every time you upload a video. But then if you go to the bottom, you just hit no to all. Well, do you have nasty words? Do you talk about suspicious things? I just hit no. But having to answer the questions individually was kind of, I've gotten used to now their new upload policy thing. You can breeze through it. It's pretty simple. The National Guard in Georgia is sanitizing hundreds of nursing homes. That is a great idea, B. Yeah, that's where a lot of the people that are getting really sick from this are in nursing homes. It's here in Morganton, the outbreak, I'd say 80% of the cases and the people that have passed away are from nursing homes. It's very, very sad. That's right, HEB. They're down in Texas, right? I've seen some people do they really love their HEBs. You call it HEB or is it just HEB? BYOC, bring your own cart. Sanitize your poop bucket, right? Bring a poop bucket in bring your poop bucket in, clean it out, and then you can use that instead of a cart. That's right. And the other thing with the masks too is you're now fiddling around with your face a lot. Oh, my mask is on wrong. Oh, my mask, and that's my problem. Right? With a beard especially, I'm always just constantly fiddling with the mask. And I'm just like, no, I'm not, I'm personally, if I don't have to wear a mask, I'm probably not going to do it. But, I'm not going to get near anybody either. But I do carry a mask. I do carry a mask in my pocket. So, if there's a store that says I need to wear it, I will wear it. NASCAR's good. Well, NASCAR's easier to do, right? Because you really, it's mainly a television sport and you don't have to have people too close together. They're not like contact. It's not like football or it's not like basketball where people are banging into each other, Well, they are in cars, but they're in cars. Sanitize your poop bucket. Boom Bubble Buster Pete, I find YouTube very funny. They have ads for manscaping products that are beyond tasteless, but they're so quick to demonetize for not being advertiser friendly. Yeah. Here in Florida, the sun beats those cards. Yeah, that's probably very true. If you put a card out in the hot sun, it'll probably get it'll get sanitized pretty quickly. The city of Gallup is in total lockdown. No one in or out. Wow. The old stoner. Really? That you can't even go out? I mean, they let you walk around here. We go to the stores. You go to any store that's open, go park, go in the store, go out walking on the street. Just don't, they don't allow you. They have police over at the park and they keep an eye to make sure no one's, going to do volleyball games or something like that. Yeah, you can place an order and online at Walmart and go in and pick it up. You don't even have to get out of your car. But Linda, even that case, you don't wonder who's picking up your groceries. Could they be contagious? You don't know. Maybe they're coughing all over your, there is really no way to go out in public and be totally, safe, so to speak. You can't do it. Count Marshall. You can't stop to even get gas? Really? I've never heard of a town getting locked down like that. Dr. Fauci they found the UV solar rays killed the fastest. Yeah. Well, yeah, I would think so. And that's, again, the beach, right? I think, why close the beaches? Go out on the beach and just lay out in the sun, It's the big V is on the Navajo reservation. Holy cow. Hey, Keith, thank you very much for the PayPal. Woohoo. Oh, wow. We got a bunch of new PayPals. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I wipe down all my groceries with disinfectant when I get home. You know what I do, Linda? I will do this. If I go to Walmart, I take out all the perishables. Okay, just take the perishables. I put all my bags in the back of my car. I take out the perishables, and those are the ones I bring in. The other junk, potato chips, peanut butter, whatever else that's, not going to mind being out in the car. I just leave them in the car for a couple of days, okay? Then, park in a sunny spot so the car gets nice and hot. And, but if it's a sandwich, it's going to, If it's a sandwich, if it's something that needs to be refrigerated, I'll bring that in. But yeah. And I don't know, putting something in the fridge, does that kill the V? If you have like a package of meat, put it in the freezer, it probably would, right? And then the other thing you can do too is if you say you go out and get some sandwiches at the store, somebody's making a burrito or something for you, put it in the microwave and really nuke it, so that would probably do it. I don't know. Research is pointing to the V being an endo. Oh my God. I don't know. Quietly e-begging. Brian Parks. Do I believe Biden's accuser? Geez, Louise B. Tiller. It's been, how long was that? 1993, huh? I don't know. I'm not going to get commented on that, but it just seemed like virtually every politician these days has some sort of accuser, and there's really no way to prove anything, especially if something is that old. There's no way to prove anything other than he said, she said. So, what is 1993? That's 03, 13, that's 20, almost 30 years ago. I don't know. I realize that people can be traumatized, but if it's going to take you 30 years to accuse somebody, I don't know. I don't know. You put your cheese steak in the toaster oven when you order out. Good. Line screw is so dreamy. Oh, man. Hey, Bama Mike. I see Bama Mike's got a new video up. That's cool. Oh, man. So anyway, we do got a new video up this morning. Blue Van Dan is taking his van to San Diego to have it worked on. Oh, thank you, AAA. And 27 years ago. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, just saying, look at our president. Look at some of the accusations about our president and how, hey, he got to be president. So Joe Biden's got one. So what? I don't know. Yeah. Mark, the other thing too, though, is anytime you have the flu, anybody who's got health issues is more susceptible to getting a serious case, okay? Any of the common cold, the common cold goes through 90% of the people and they sniffle and they cough and they get over it. But there are 10% of the people that get a common cold that have underlying health issues and they get a bad case of it and can, pass away from it. It does happen. This virus is different in the sense that it is spread so easily. I think that's the thing that's scary about this virus. In fact, it's kind of like a common cold, but because it's very easy to spread, but it's worse than that, And I think, so a lot of people that get this virus don't show any symptoms and they just spread it. So it's spreading like crazy, And in big cities, all of a sudden you get a whole wave, tsunami of people that get the 10%, the 5% that get a very sick case of this. They flood the hospitals and they're not used to that, Oh no, Joe Biden. Joe Biden will pull out of the race and Andrew Cuomo will make a pitch to be our next president. The new viral president, Andy Cuomo. What do you bet? There's a big thing at the convention. Well, I don't know, man. What do you think? Is Andrew Cuomo running for president 2020? I don't know, man. The social distancing at the Davy Crockett National Park today. Wow. Yeah, Daniela, it's very true. I think it's true in most areas. Most of the most cases that are the really serious ones are you're seeing them in, rehab centers and nursing homes. Vote for Camo Dave. Open Land Sydney. That's right. Oh, man. Did anybody see the SNL skit on the governor of Michigan? That woman, very funny. Yeah, I don't know. We're seeing in a lot of places now, people are, they're angry. They want, they want things to be reopened, And to some degree, I can understand that, People are worried. They're worried not only about the virus, but they're worried about making their payments. They're worried about, paying the bills, buying the food. Yeah, any West Coasters here? That's right. Hey, Valerie. We do have a few people from the West Coast here. We got Ellen from Idaho. Ellen made me the hat. She's making me some new hats too. I can't wait. Cratchy can't wait, right? No, man, I can't wait. Oh, man. Oh, really? Biden's accuser has strong ties to Putin. I do think, though, I do think that is a big problem. It is a big problem already, is the fact that a lot of foreign powers and foreign organizations are having a lot of effects now on our elections by getting into social media, Facebook and stuff. Yeah. And again, people believe, I really believe that I think the one thing we're seeing right now is how we just can't trust the media, whether it's social media or the New York Times or the CNN or whatever. We just can't trust things. Who do we trust? Either they're hyping it for ratings or they're telling out lies and they're making it look like it's true. It is really, yes, we all now have all these wonderful media outlets at our disposal, hundreds of them, if you look at social media. But how do we tell whether they're right? How do we know who's who? It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. We got to get back to the nomads. Mike, living free Mike. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Shatter King. The truth is usually more entertaining and gets more clicks. Entertaining the story. Right. Can't get out to spend your money. Donate to Dave. That's right. If you can't spend your money, give it to Dave. I drink a lot of vodka. I'm a Russian spy. Russian spy. I took 1 year. I didn't even make it through 1 year. My very first year of college at JMU, I took Russian. I took Russian 101. And at first half of the semester, I did okay. You learn this goofy alphabet, the Cyrillic alphabet, or Cyrillic, whatever they call it. It's all different letters, backwards B's and funny R's. And then, learning the basic grammar is pretty cool. And, and then you get into the heavy duty stuff, the cases and causes and places and blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, it is a crazy language. As Bald and Bankrupt said, really, you don't need to mess with all that. If all you want to do is if you don't need to do literature, all you want to do is go to Russia. It's pretty easy just to learn the main stuff. And even if you make little mistakes in the grammar, most people don't care. So he says, don't worry about all the case endings and the vocative and the accusative and oh my God. And I got halfway through it and I just said, I'm going to go back to Spanish. Dave will spend your money so you don't have to. Who can you trust? Look to see who won awards for excellence. Yes, that's right. Mikey crashed on every bike ride. I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you watch Inspirational Nomad? He's an NJ. Okay, I'll write that down. No, I don't. Is he inspirational? Who am I liking right now? Who are the channels that I really like to watch that are the nomads? I liked Itchy Boots. She's not doing anything anymore. I like Bald and Bankrupt. He's not doing anything more. I like Foresty Forest a lot. He's a really cool cat up there in Canada. I really think he's cool. Likes to do a lot of cooking stuff, but I really enjoy watching him. I'm enjoying Unstoppable Morgan because you know what? She's actually going somewhere. She's not just sitting around doing nothing. So I'm enjoying that. Dope shirt, Dave. Yes. House. Let me see. Let me just see what this says about that movie. Let's see. It's called HAUSU, but it's the word for house. Japanese horror comedy film. Yeah, it's a funny film. You will enjoy it. It's in an effort to spending time with her father and creepy new lover, gorgeous young Gorgios resolves to visit her aunt's remote mansion. Yeah, and it's a crazy kooky movie. It's a fun movie to watch. Get some adult beverages. Get the gang around and watch this movie, and you will have a ball. Okay, it's called it's House, House, but this is the Japanese transliteration of it. Philly in the house. Yeah. You like? Okay, you want me to? Okay, I will go back and put the other T-shirt on. Excuse me. I do like that one. It's cool. Now I got another shirt I want to wear. I want to wear this shirt. I want to wear this shirt. I want to wear this shirt. Oh, you can see me. I didn't know that. Is this all right? I don't know if it's backwards, but I want to wear this shirt. I think it's all right. Is that right? Is that full? Yeah, I'm wearing my Jerry Joe's T-shirt. How's that? Is this on backwards or forwards? I don't know. Is this backwards? It may all be maybe either way. I don't know. Let's get this. How's that come on in the blue light? Oh, it glows in the dark. Jittery Joe's. When you're in Athens, Georgia, don't go to Starbucks. Go to Jittery Joe's. I presume they're still open, Barb, are they? Oh, let's get this down here. Okay, there we go. Got some light. There we got some light. Jittery Joe's. Where is this? Where did I put my glasses? My glasses. I lost my glasses. No, I can't see. I think I took them in here. Oh, no. Okay, anyway. There we go. Oh, yeah, they have the drive-thrus, right. That's right. Dave's T-shirt collection. That's right. Would you like more of my T-shirts? Jittery Dave. I'm getting very jittery from drinking all my PG Tips tea. Was it really? Oh, it was. Damn it. Everybody give me $1. No, I do have quite a T-shirt collection, actually. I do have quite a lot. Oh yeah. Did you ever see Camping with Steve? All right, I'll write that down. I have watched some of his stuff. I do remember watching Camping with Steve. I don't watch him on a regular basis. A lot of times when I'm watching channels, I will see stuff come up. D-Dub, I saw D-Dub on the road. Yeah, I saw D-Dub come up last night. Yeah. Where's he heading? Now, he was in Michigan, right? He's from Michigan. So where is D-Dub heading? What size Yo shirt? This is a small. I found this over at a thrift store. These are $1 at one of those thrift stores in Athens. These are nice shirts. Jittery Joe's. Yeah, I have one of these logos on my car. Hey, thank you, Daniela. Thank you for the belly button. Any more money? $2 for my belly button. New videos, yeah. I don't know. You see a lot of young couples doing van life, yeah. Don't do that, Barb. No replay. And the old man, it's like I'm getting to be that old man you see down there walking around with his pants falling down and his fly down. I do actually have oh wow, Squeaky again. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is very nice of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And Daniela. All right, Mike B. I should do that. I should do that. I'll get a Jackery tattoo. How much would they pay me to get a Jackery tattooed across my chest? I haven't heard back from Jackery. We did last week, week before last, my Doxner did a review of Jackery, of their, what is it, the 500 Explorer thing. It's like a big battery. And I did send an email to their PR department. I haven't heard back from it. So I thought maybe they'd say, oh, thank you. But I've heard nothing. I've had nothing at all. So what's going on? Let's see here. Got to stay in tune with the news. Can't leave the news. About a month ago, I brought up the minivan for travel. The V screwed that up. Oh, you bought the minivan. You'll get back. Give it a couple more weeks. Things will open up. The South is opening up pretty quickly. Georgia is one of the states that's opening up really fast. I don't know if that's a good idea, but you never know. Oh, wow. Okay. So let's see. We got PayPal, Joe, Chris, Michael, Keith, and Ellen, and Franklin. Thank you so much. Wow. I do appreciate that very much. Oh, no. Yeah. Don't do that. No, you post the PayPal link. That's okay. No Jackery for me. Well, these governors have a very, thank you, Mike. Mike B, $2. The governors have a tough decision. They have a very tough decision, looking at all the data, and it is, you got to balance people's well-being. They're not getting paid. There's a whole lot of people that are in very dire financial straits right now. I do get it, but you also got to balance that against the older folks in our society, the people that have health issues, that this virus is very harmful to them, and it's very easily spread. There is a way, there's some middle ground somewhere. You can't shut the entire economy down, but there's certain things you can gradually open up, and things will, restaurants will reopen, but they'll only allow 20% into the dining room, and but it's already doing that. You already go into stores and they have X's on the floors and you can't stand close to people. And, we're just going to have to go with that. You can't shut everything down and lock everyone in their houses for 3 months. I mean, that's no solution either, Yeah, Judy, that is true. Now look, fewer car accidents now. Car accidents are way down, and insurance companies are lowering people's rates because there's no people making claims. In pollution levels, air pollution stuff is much cleaner now. The air, people are, that have COPD and stuff are probably doing a lot better. I'm writing them down as best I can. I don't know. YouTube used to have a place where you could go and look and see all the people that made a donation on Super Chat. And they took that away in their brilliance. And I have not been able to find where they put that in their new studio. So I do have, my pen and pencil and write them down when they make them. So, because I like to shout you out. I do actually have a savings bond somewhere. Now I mistakenly, back in February, I ordered a passport. Okay. I was looking and saw I have a passport that has already expired, but it is not expired too much. If your passport has expired within the last 5 years, thank you, Bob's Adventure. If your passport is like within 5 years of expiring, you can just renew it. Okay. And I thought my passport expired in 2016. So by 2021, it's going to need to be, gone. So I thought this year I'll get my passport renewed. And I did. In February, sent in all my documentation, my $110 check, and the check got cashed in March. So they've gotten it, and I'm just waiting. So, I did go on the passport website, and they said because of the virus, we're very staffed minimally, and it could take 5 to 6 months for your passport to get processed. So, it's usually something like 6 to 8 weeks. Now it's 5 to 6 months. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get my passport by Labor Day. Who knows? I noticed my credit card was half than it was before. People are probably spending a lot less money now too, because you're not going out to eat, you're not going to movies, you're not going to sporting events, you're not going to rock concerts, all that entertainment stuff you're not spending. Yeah. Oh yeah. For a renewal of a passport, it's $110. That's 10 more years. For a new passport, I think it may even be more than that. And then if you want expedited service, it's more than that. But I'm not in any hurry. I was going to go maybe drive up and see Line Screw or something, or Van City Van Life. I thought, I did get a real ID on my driver's license, so I do have that. So if they're flying, I can fly. But yeah, it's longer now. I was hoping maybe I'll get it in the mail. I look in the mail every day. Is my passport there? No, but I'm not worried about it. It may not come till July. I started cleaning out the freezer and pantry. That is true. That is very true, Sour Diesel. People are not working because they don't have money. Anyway, Unstoppable Morgan worries me. As a mom, I worry the attention she draws to herself because of her beauty. I get concerned for her. She reminds me of someone back in the day, No Fear. And, she does seem to be a no fear kind of person. I want to go to a Mexican dentist. Why? Oh, man. Whatever. So anyway, we got another beautiful, it's so sad. This is such a beautiful little town, and the weather this spring is just gorgeous. And you go, what a beautiful month this would be if they had the concerts starting up and the bar crawls and the pubs opening up and the restaurants opening up. This would just be a spectacular springtime to be here in Morganton. And it's so sad to walk around the town and just see it so empty. Yeah. That is true. Yeah. This guy, Bruce Brunger, really made a nice job with Crotchy. Look at that. He's got a T-shirt. I mean, this is a nice shirt. And it says camodave on it. And he's got, look at those pants. They're like really cool. And he's got little baby sneakers on him. I mean, he really did a good job on this, really. And then he's got the little hat and the bald head. Yeah. I mean, this is an amazing puppet. Right, Crotch? Yes, Dave. Hey, thank you, everybody. Dave wants to thank you all for the kind super chats and PayPal. Thank you so much. And his promise is he will put nothing behind a paywall. Nothing. Except maybe the Dave After Dark. Oh, I shouldn't talk about that, should I? Yeah. You know what I did? I'll tell you this. I'll tell you what I did. When I first got on Twitter and when I first got on Facebook, they ask all those dopey questions about who are you, what do you like. I just wrote I'm a PORNO star. I just wrote that, former PORNO star. It's a joke. I just wrote that and I left it up there and nobody seemed to say anything about it. And then I'm doing YouTube and then somebody goes there and finds my Twitter page and says, oh, did you know that Dave was, come on, man, it was a joke. I like to do stupid things like that. And they ask you all these pompous questions when you get on Twitter. So what colors do you like? And what do you like? What music do you like? And what a philosophy of life do you have to say? And it's like, I just wrote crap in there, Mark, Mrs. Lou Hernandez, I watch you a lot here lately, but haven't figured out if you were married and where you were located. I am not married. I've never been married. I really have no desire to get married. I just like being a single guy. I live in Morganton, North Carolina right now, which is a little town in between Asheville and Charlotte, and I love it here. I was born in New York City, and I grew up in New Jersey, South Jersey near Philly, and my parents moved us to Northern Virginia in 1972. My dad was working for Xerox, and I was 14 at the time. And I've lived in Northern Virginia, which is in the D.C. area since the rest of my life, pretty much. So I'm Northern Virginia 40 some years. Fairfax, Arlington, Alexandria. Right there near DC. Nice area, but it really is just busy, crowded, expensive today. Fishing and picking. What did fishing and picking ask? Did it involve puppets? Yeah. Yes, it did. Puppet, Porno. Radio. Yeah, I like radio. I do a website. I've been running a website for 20-some years about DC media. So, yeah. DCRTV. That's why if you go to my PayPal link, PayPal me/DCRTV. That's why it says DCRTV and not Camo Dave. I wanted to change my PayPal link. I did. I have a PayPal link. It's paypal.me/DCRTV. I wanted to change it over to Camo Dave because I'm making more money now on my Camo Dave channel than I was making on my website, but they don't let you change it. You cannot, once you set your little PayPal link there, you can't change. There's no way to change it other than starting up a whole new account, which I am not doing. What kind of concerts have I been to? I've seen Elton John. I've seen Jefferson Starship. I've seen Rod Stewart. I've seen the Cars. I've seen the Motels. I've seen Echo and the Bunnymen. I've seen Depeche Mode, B-52s. I've seen REM a couple times. I've seen U2. What else? Who else have I seen? I met Harry Chapin, really cool cat, way back at college. Who else have I seen in concert? Yeah. That's about it. That's probably about it. Radio 840, Saturdays at 9. Well, that's in your location? What's that? Why did I start a YouTube channel? Scott wants to know. I don't know. I've been on YouTube since 2011 doing videos for my website. So I've been doing them, but I didn't monetize anything. If you go and search DCRTV, say just DCRTV 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. You can see Weirdo me in my condo doing my weird videos. The Village People. Never saw the Village People in concert. No, I did not. I was not. No, I've done work. I have done work for some military groups with my website via their PR departments, but I was not ever served in the military. No. I was the soldier in the back of the Village People, right? Yeah. Little Adam is doing fine. He's leaking a little bit of oil. I do think the place I took him to back in Manassas before I drove down here in January did a overfilled. I think they just overfilled or the oil thing because it looks fine. Thank you again, Daniela. That is very nice of you. Wow. Oh man, I got to put another $2 there. $2 CA. Gordon Lightfoot. I like Gordon Lightfoot, but was he the one who did the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald? That's a good song. Oh, waves of November come early. I like the old condo. Yeah, I did too. The old condo, Judy. I liked the old condo. The old condo was great. I thought it was a really nice place, but it was just too friggin' expensive. I bought it in 2005. And the value of it just went down. Great investment. I think I lost about 40% devalued. We had the 2008 meltdown. And then for whatever reason, the real estate market in that particular part of Northern Virginia, condos did not recover from 2008. I don't know. It just did not recover. And I got to a point where I was just spending too much money on a devalued condo. And financially, I just had to get out of it. So, what you live and you learn. That's right. The closest to military surplus. We used to have a place called Ranger Surplus. They used to have a whole bunch of neat stores around D.C. I think they're down to only one now in Rockville, but they're a good store if you're in the D.C. area. Ranger Surplus in Rockville has a lot of cool stuff. They used to have a place called Sunny's Surplus. There used to be a lot of surplus stores around it. They've all kind of gone away. Sunny's Surplus. Yes, I have Camo Pants hiker videos. If you go to my fuzzface.com, FUZFACE.com, 1Z. Fuzzface, one word with 1Z. I have all my links to my Camo Pants hiker videos. Yeah, I put a lot of those videos up on YouTube. You can see them on my Camo Dave, my Dave Hughes channel. They're also over there. Would I purchase a home in North Carolina? Absolutely. If I had the money to purchase something here, I definitely would. I don't know how the value is going to do over time, but they really do have some very affordable homes here in the Morganton area, and some of them are very nice. Would I wear camo glasses? Absolutely, yes. You need to do a retro show once a month, one light bulb dragging an old wooden shelf. Yeah, I need to go through. I have that whole, behind Crotchy's head, there was a whole pile of CDs. I need to go and show Dave's music reviews. I need to go do that. All the cool stuff. Hey, thank you, Squeaky. Wow. Well, you've been very nice. 10, 25, and 10 again. Thank you so much. If you could read my mind. Yeah, that's it. I like Gordon Lightfoot. I like, I saw Elton John in concert, and Elton did go crazy toward the middle of his career there with the glasses and the wigs, and he was just nutty. But go back to early Elton. Elton did some cool stuff, Tumbleweed Connection, some of his earlier albums, up the Rocket Man, Honky Chateau. Those are really good albums, some of his early stuff. I'm sure you can find that. I'll glue camo fabric onto Little Adam for $5. Wait, my doc sitter keeps thinking I ought to take my golf and go get it wrapped in camo. I don't know, man. I don't know. Really? Gordon Lightfoot lives 90 minutes from you. Wow. He's still around. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll end up buying a van. Maybe Little Adam will conk out, the transmission will go, and I'll go down to the used car lot here and buy a van, and then I'll get it wrapped. If I did that, I might get that wrapped in camo, put my logo on the side or something like that. Dave's live streams are like strip bars. That's right. Oh, man. My old college roommate, his name was Nelson. He's still around. He lives in Virginia. In fact, his hometown is in Marion. And Marion is only like an hour or so away from here, across the mountains in very southwestern Virginia. But we used to go to strip bars all the time in Arlington and a couple in DC. And yeah, he's quite into that. Do I like Bill Burr? I've seen Bill a couple times, Dawn. I do think he's funny. I haven't watched a lot of him. I don't know. I'm not really heavily into the, there's on Netflix, there's a ton of comedian stuff. I don't watch a lot of that. We've been watching The Magician. We're up to season 4 now. It's just getting too over the top nutty. It's so hard to follow. It's about a bunch of these younger people that have magical powers and they can do weird things, and they can time travel to all these different timelines. And it's gotten to the point where nothing matters anymore. There's so many timelines and everything's just kind of kooky. And you think someone's dead, but they're only dead in one timeline and they're back alive in the other timeline. And the photography is magnificent. The acting is great. And some of the story subplots are kind of interesting, but the thing is just over the top nutty. I don't know. There's a season 5 currently running on Sci-Fi. We're up to about halfway through season 4, and I kind of already know what's going to happen, but I got to write that down. Zaragon Trimaximalist. Okay. I got to remember. Yeah, I will. I will do that. 70s and 80s music. All right, Keith. I will do that. Again, the best way for me to get your recommendations is send them to camodave@gmx.com. Okay. That's because if you write them in a comment stream here, unless I'm taking notes, I'm not going to see them. So camodave@gmx.com. Send me a link, send me the name of the channel, and I will check. I do check a lot of channels out. Vic DeBetto. Debit. How do you say his last name? Very funny comedian. Drops the F-bomb a lot. Very funny. Spits a lot when he talks, but Vic DeBetto. Debedetto. Brian, we need to get together sometime. You're in East Tennessee. I'm in Western North Carolina. We need to meet at the line. That's right. Yeah, actually, the reality, 4 worlds that overlay and intermingle. Yeah. I believe it. I believe it. I would love to move back to Florida. I thought you said it was too hot there for you, or was that someone else? I like Florida. I was there back in May about a year ago. Me and Stormy, remember we had the house and the big pool. I liked it. It was hot, though. It was very, very humid and hot there. I'll tell you, though, the older I get, as long as you got air conditioning, I don't mind the heat. I wouldn't want to live in a non-air conditioned place in Florida, but apart from the hurricanes, I don't want to live in a place where every couple of years you got to do the evacuation thing and board everything up. I don't want to live in a place like that. when you're inland here, we're far enough inland. You can get hurricanes that come inland and they dump a lot of rain on you, but you don't have to worry about boarding everything up. I don't want to live in a place where you got to evacuate and board stuff up. I don't want to do that. It's just, no, I want to live in a less stressful place. So that's one reason why I wouldn't want to live in Florida. I wouldn't mind having a house there part-time or something, but I don't want to live there full-time. The Camodave King. That's right. I'll have a puppet. Instead of tigers, we'll have puppets. I have a puppet farm. I did watch that Tiger King. That was I liked it. And it was interesting because his female nemesis was a woman named Carolyn. And it just proves my theory about women named Carolyn. Oh man. Yeah, I would rather, to be honest with you, if I had to pick, say, Southern California or Florida, I'd probably pick, like Adam, I'd probably pick Southern California because, really, other than you have earthquakes, but you don't have to worry about hurricanes, and the weather is pretty nice there. San Diego is probably one of the nicest places in the country to live because the weather's nice. San Diego, the town they get quakes up in the mountains, but they don't seem to get quakes right on the coast there. I don't know. San Diego sounds like a really cool place to live. Again, probably not cheap, but, and it's a little more funky than San Francisco. San Francisco, which is also, I think, would be a really cool place to live, but it's just too expensive there now. Little dinky houses are $1 million. I mean, come on. Anyway, yeah. All right, folks, we got to start winding things down here. I've been on for almost an hour and 40 minutes. It's 11:03, and I'm looking at my batteries dying. And I got the power cord popped out. Oh, no. This is plugged in. And I'm thinking, why is my battery dying? Come to Sarasota. Yeah, I've never been. My dad and mom love Florida West Coast. I've never been to the West Coast of Florida. I've only been on the East Coast. So, but again, Stormy and I were going to be traveling around the state last year, and that just didn't happen. So anyway, yeah, we'll be back at 7 o'clock tonight for a pre-show for Svengoolie. We're going to do a little happy hour show, 7 to 8 o'clock tonight, Eastern time, which is 4 to 5 on the West Coast. And so, you do the math, which is what? Midnight, or no, it's 11 to midnight in England. It's like midnight to 1 in Berlin. Thanks for playing, everybody. Come back. Thank you, Frank. Frank Costello, beautiful Utica, New York. I got to get up to Frank and visit him. He has a little cottage up there in a place called Russia, New York, which is not far from Utica. It's right at the edge of the Adirondacks. And we got to go hang out there and do some fishing and something. That would be fun. Yeah, 7 o'clock tonight. Bring your drinks. That's right. We're going to have a little, we do a little bit of imbibing. So, have a little happy hour, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. tonight, Eastern time, right here on the Camodave channel. Yeah, have some, get some quinine. Get some tonic water with quinine in it. It's got that. It'll probably be good for you. Polly Petal, nice to see you here. Valerie from Oregon, Phil Hampton, Jumpin' Jeff Flash. Yeah, that's right, 6 to 7. That's right, the sun will still be up in Minnesota. Well, the sun is still up here at 7 o'clock here in sun's setting now about 8:15. So yeah. Oh, go to the ABC store. That's right. All right, folks. Judy, nice to see you, and congratulations on that beautiful new vehicle. Her hubby bought a old Mercedes, and they finally got it running. Got it cranked up the other day. Yeah, that's going to be a fun drive. I need to bring little Adam down, and we can race. I'll race your Mercedes. We'll have a drag race. I think that would be fun. Lulu. Boom, Bubble Buster Pete. Yeah, you got to get some more videos up too. Get some more videos up about what's going on with crazy real estate and all that. Everybody's wondering what the heck this virus thing is going to do to their home values and all that. Yeah. That's right. 4 p.m. Is it 4 p.m.? Right. 4 p.m. That's happy hour. 4 or 5 o'clock. It's okay. That's right. The best coast time. Right. All right, everybody. That's right. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And you all have a really safe rest of your Saturday. I'll see you at 7 o'clock Eastern. And we'll get a few more things up today, maybe a letters video and stuff like that. And you all take it easy. And I will talk to you later. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the super chats. I will do a shout out to you in my letters video later, and also the kind PayPal donations. I really, really do appreciate it. Again, everything on this channel is always going to be free to watch. I'm not putting anything behind paywalls. So the chats will always be for everybody. You don't have to pay to be on the chats like an Elvis. You don't have to cough up 99 cents or to be on my chats. No way. I think Elvis is making a big mistake doing that. I really do. I think he could get more money just, by having the chat open to everybody and get some super chats. But hey, whatever. Elvis is back in Chicago, by the way. So I just saw him arrive. So he's back in Chicago. So I got to catch up with him. But all right, folks, you all have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I will see you at 7 o'clock tonight. Thank you so much for watching Vlog Under.